Hello, welcome to our second session of our catalog launch. My name is Rochelle and I'm from Stamping Flair in Melbourne. I'm an independent stamping up demonstrator and I'm just getting my words all mixed up. Um, I'm so glad you have joined me today. I hope you are able to join me throughout the day. I'm going to have a series of demonstrations. So we had our first one at 10 this morning. Sorry, I'm just adjusting that, the camera so you can see better. And we did a little bit of a walkthrough part of the catalog. I will be going through a little bit more in this second session. I had a demonstration of a card which you can watch, featuring the Foravan Always Sweet, and I will put up photos later on in the day. Just to recap there, I have prizes to give away. So I have a door prize form. If you can please fill that out, you have opportunities to win on that. The other ways you can win is by commenting on my videos and sharing the videos. I would really appreciate if you really like these videos and like the content and liking what you see with the products and the cards that I'm sharing. I would value you sharing them with your friends and others you think may be interested in crafting. On the idea of sharing, I've also got a newsletter that I send out fairly regularly, probably once in 2 weeks, which has all our specials. I share creations. I occasionally share exclusive tutorials just for subscribers or idea sheets. Lots of fun information in there which you can subscribe to. I will pop that link on later as well. Lots of things happening during Sale-A-Bration. With every $90 order, you get a free product. Now that is from Stamping Up, and that is a fabulous offer. So there's a Sale-A-Bration brochure, which is separate to our mini catalog. So any amount of purchases you do. I have an offer going until tomorrow evening, so end of day. I can stay up till midnight, that's fine. Any orders over $50, you get free shipping. Orders over $100 will receive a pack of pastel pearls, which is those beautiful pearls in the Hydrangea Haven suite. It's these ones, which you probably can see, and it's got Highland Heather, a couple of pearls. I'll get my left and right mixed up. Yeah, so it's a pack of them. And they're really pretty, and the white ones you can even color in with your stamping blends to get different colors. I am going to turn the camera over and get some, showing you some products and going through a walkthrough of the catalog, a few more pages. I'll also be doing a demonstration later on this session. So every session I'll be having a demonstration. As I said, we have a free Sale-A-Bration product offering. So every $90 you spend, you get a free product. And that's in this catalog. There is one bundle in this. So it's only the one that is the Berry Blessing stamp set and the Very Delightful Designer Series paper, which is a level 2 offering, which is if you spend $180, you will get a free product. So that's that one, and there's paper and there's stamp sets. A bit of fun with that. The other offer during Sale-A-Bration is if your purchase reaches over $500, you will get a free stamp set. The other way you can get this stamp set is by hosting a workshop or a party. Now the party could be in your home or through, I'll just go back. You could have a party at home or you could have an online party, so you don't have to have the stress of cleaning up your home. I know sometimes when I have visitors, it's like madly cleaning the house. You don't have to do that. You can be in your pajamas. You can have an online Facebook party, and I'm happy to do that for you. Just get some friends together, organize them, and say, okay, we're going to have it at this time. I will plan it. I will organize the Facebook party, invite your friends over, and it's all done through Facebook. And they can place their orders. Everything is done through Facebook. So all the host rewards you will get. And once your orders reach over 250, that's when you get host rewards. You will, your friends will be eligible for any celebration rewards, anything over $90. And so if all those orders, workshop orders, reach over 500, you will get this free stamp set as well. So that's until the 28th of February. So celebration runs from the 5th of Jan till the 28th of Feb. So that's that offer. The best deal in the catalog is the starter kit. That's all year round. You get $169 worth of product for, you pay $169, but you can choose $235 of product. During celebration, you will get, in addition, a free stack of paper. So that's 200 sheets of 6x6 paper. This paper has not been released as yet. It is coming out in our annual catalog. So you will be getting it early. So it's not out in the general public yet, so to speak. So it's purely as a celebration release for those who are joining, and it will be included in your starter kit. So that's $100 worth of free paper. You can join my Gifted Stars team, and there's a lot of benefits in that, which I will run through as we're going through. We have lots of fun in my team, and I've got some information on that on my website, but I'll just walk you through that as I go. I got up to in the catalog where we were going through up to, just making sure we did go through this. We went up the Curvy Keepsake, so I'm up to page 24. I'm just running through the catalog. And now we've got the Dandy Garden Suite, which has lots of ladybugs and cute images. What I like in this suite is the Memories and More card packs. It really makes for quick cards. And these, number 5, the cards and envelopes, really quick cards to make. The laser cut paper is lovely, and the punch is definitely lovely to create. Anything with punches, I find I always tend to buy because it can create really quick cards. That's the number one thing with punches. So that you've got 2 bundles. Again, another bumper suite where you get 2 bundles, a punch and a stamp, and a die and a stamp. And your Memories and More. And of course, those really, really cute little ladybugs there. Onto this bundle. I don't have this as yet, but this is a bundle on page 29, which is definitely on my wish list. I just love those brush strokes. It's a die set and a stamp set. And just for backgrounds, I think it would be fantastic, and it's just going to create really lovely background images. I'll just put that on camera if you can't see. That brush blooms, stamp set and dies. This is the background stamp we have released in this catalog. A lovely stamp. I've got it. I haven't used it as yet. Again, you can see here we've added some blending with color. You could heat emboss that. A lot of effects you can do with that. The Fine Art Floral suite is another one of the suites that grab you with all the lovely colors in it. And for me, what really comes across is this gilded leafing and the acetate. That's gold acetate sheets. The gilded leafing, you need the heat and stick powder. So if you're getting that, you will need to get the heat and stick powder to make that adhere. Now, if you have the heat and stick powder from a few years ago, that works. Stampin' Up did have that, so you may still have it from some years ago. It's a beautiful suite, and I'll show you what I've done with that, and we'll be doing a make and take with that. This many messages Stampin' die set. With the beauty of this set is that it cuts all the stamped images in one go. So if you like to have several sentiments at once and not have to worry about die cutting it separately, you get all these things that are many messages in one hit. If that doesn't suit you, you can cut those stamps and you can cut the dies. That is an option, or possibly having two sets to do that. Sometimes for me, it doesn't always work that I want to have all these sentiments in the red or whatever color I choose. So you can perhaps cut that, and that might be of more use to you. Just going through the catalog, anytime you see white edging around that, generally means that, not generally, it means that there is a die to cut that out. So you see like a shadow across around that. Stampin' Up show you some examples of how you can step up a project. So simple stamping, and then they show different variations where they've stepped up the project in two ways by adding embellishments or adding a bit more die cutting. So they are giving you, the catalog is more than just product, and they're selling product. They're actually giving you lots of inspiration. Our stamped images are the images of the stamps, I should say, actually shown at the right size, unless they say it otherwise. They might say it's at 50% size. It's very rarely that they show it at 50%, but generally they show it at the actual size to give you a good indication of what you are getting when you purchase a stamp set. The Sand and Sea Suite is one of my favorites. I love it. And I have some products to show you from that. So I'll just give it a little bit of a break here so I can show you. But these dies and the embossing folder are really large. The shells are large. They can create a really nice focal point. The DSP, Designer Series paper, is very pretty. I will show you these oil pulls. And that's the opals there. You can color them to I might make that light a bit brighter, sorry. You can color them to give you different colors. You color them with stamping blends and it gives a really lovely color. So just to show you what the paper is, and it also has some pearlescent paper with that suite. So I'll leave that aside. So this you could fussy cut some neutral colors. So you got your blues and your pinks, natural coloration. Nice mix of paper. And there's your pearlescent paper. They color really well with your inks as well. So, a good mix. This is another item that comes in that suite. It's the stickers. Now I pop them up with dimensionals, and then regular stickers you can just stick them down. But I add dimensionals under it so you can get that 3D sort of look. The stamps and the dies match perfectly. So and the embossing folder. So the embossing folder will give you the nice detail. So you can see on this card, if I show you really close. I die cut it first. It was one big die, and then I embossed it. So it gives it a beautiful effect. And then I cut apart the die cut piece. And that's that pearlescent paper. Not much else has been done to that. And then I just tie some of that paper at the back and laid it on another sheet. And just a little simple card there. Here's another one I made. This is a Slimline Card, and I've used those pastel pearls, which I'm giving away today for any orders of $100. That I just stamped. So I die cut first, and then I stamped in the color. And there's some of those pearlized pieces at the back, and then I used some of the gilded leafing from the art gallery suite or fine art suite at the back, and same with the ribbon. This card I cased directly, so case means just I copied and made it my own pretty much, but this is pretty much a straight copy out of the catalogue. This is the die in its entirety. It is a little bit big for a regular envelope, so I have to make my own for that. And then I just used a sponge dauber to get in on the shells with the different colors. Very quick coloring, just a little bit of ink, some of those opals at the back, sentiment, and I just draped a bit of ribbon at the back, and that's been attached with a stapler on a piece of cardstock, and I've stuck the cardstock right at the back there. Then I made 2 baby cards. So one for a girl, one for a boy, if you want. And I have, so just to show you that it doesn't have to be beachy or anything, but because just the stars made me think of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and that is my idea why I made them baby cards. And here I have popped those stickers up, and I have colored those opals with the stamping blends. So those are alcohol markers, and they will color it in. So that was So Saffron, and that was Calypso Coral. So it just changes the colors of the opal. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea what with that suite, what it can do, or what you can do with the suite. More to the point. If you have any questions, please just let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Please comment. I'm trying to take a look at who's watching. I appreciate you watching with me. It's really nice to have company, and if you're watching it on a replay later on, comment and let me know that what you liked, and I just love to hear from you. It's really nice to see people sharing some crafting time with me. Then I'm just going on to the catalogue again. So you see those shells there, you can see in the catalogue how large it is. They're really nice. And lots of sentiments. I like that too. When in a stamp set, when I buy, I go, okay, it's got a nice mix of sentiments on that. This strawberry bunch, strawberry punch with the bill bundle, so it's a strawberry punch. They're really good. This is what you call two-step stamping. I will be doing a sample with that later, or a make and take later, so you can see a little bit how that works. So you stamp the outline in that, and the inner image with that, and the same with that, with the leaf, and then you can do the sentiment. So that's a really good bundle, and the good thing with that one is you get a Sale-A-Bration item that matches or that coordinates with it. So that paper really works well, and that even punches out with that strawberry punch. So if you like that, your Sale-A-Bration item, you would be wanting to look at that Sale-A-Bration item for that. The ice cream corner is a fun sweep. The colors are fun. It's not just for kids. You can give adults. Lots of adults like ice cream. And the paper is more very summery. And it's got that beautiful ribbon in there too. And some little sprinkles to make nice shaker cards. So I am going to make a card with that ice cream sweep, but I'll show you some products I have with it as well, and samples. So this is the punch. It punches the ice cream in a cone. It's got lots of paper and nice paper. I don't have all the samples, just that I purely used up a lot of it, and some of the paper I did run out of. So what I've got, I will show you. You could fussy cut this or cut it out, as I say, and they can decorate your envelopes, they can decorate your cards. So that one, that's a nice waffle cone look. How do you eat ice cream? I tell you what, I make a mess when I have a cone. So now I just get it in a cup when I go to the ice cream parlor. Went to the ice cream parlor that day, and even in a cup I was making a mess. I just get the cone on the side because I like the waffle cone. So there's some nice paper, bit of a mix of colors. It's just a happy sweet. See all those, you can mix and match any color. Now for some cards I made. This is a bit of a shaker card I did. That wasn't the easiest because I did it with the ice cream punch, but if you do it in a circle, it would be much easier. But it's a little bit of fun with those little sprinkles. This was a make and take we did at our launch last week when I had one in person. So there's 3 colors I've done in this one. Oops, lost the sprinkle from somewhere. There's one. So this is a very simple cut. So it's clean lines, a lot of white space. And all I've done is just cut out that ice cream from the paper. Then you can see that I've just cut out the ice cream from the paper. I've used some watercolor paper at the back, and there's some new Stitch with Whimsy dies, which I used to cut from the square. Then I used some watercoloring at the back, a very rough watercoloring, and some shimmer paint on that, a bit of cording. The square has been cut up 3 times to give depth, and then I'll heat emboss that. So there is some detail in that bit, but the card is a clean card in the sense of a lot of white space in there. What's the suite you're loving so far? What do you think in the catalog? Do you think that you made that you like? Is there anything that you like so far? This is a lovely layout for a quick card. I'm making use of the designer series paper here. Just cut a square. I haven't even used a die really on this part. Here you can use punches if you've got it. That beautiful ribbon, it's got a ribbed look on it. I added some of this. There's a sprinkle stamp, so I added that, and that's simple card. It's just, you can see that it's fun. How much bright and summery does that look? Really cute. And that is our double oval punch. So it cuts that, punches out the little one and the biggest scallop punch. So that's another piece of the paper. That's all I had left of that. So a bit of stamping, punching. That's a die cut at the back and a bit of heat embossing there. You don't want to do that. Don't do it. That's just, you can stamp it just with plain ink, and I've just used that. Oh my goodness, I'm losing it. I have the plastic tag in my head. I'm not sure what the name of the punch, but that's just the punch on there. So if you can hear a big noise in the back, it's one of our little kittens having a lot of fun with a plastic bag at the moment. Maybe she's going into competition with me and the plastic bags here. So this is the card I am going to make, but in a same design, different paper. The longer, highlight, the long Slimline card, I normally do it at a 10, so it's 20 by 20 folded in half. So 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters there, and then I fold it half. Yeah, they're fun. Sometimes they want to see more of the paper or something, you know. So, is that the one you were asking about? I'm pretty sure it's the Slimline card you're asking me about. I hope I'm answering the right question. If I'm not, let me know. Sometimes I'm seeing your comments a touch later, so it's possible that I'm not answering the correct question. Okay, let's see what I've got. So, we thought this was, thank you to Sharon who helped me yesterday and did lots of cutting, and we were working out, we had a bit of fun trying to work out what colors we were going to put. I said, okay, let's see what we can do. So we were flying, what do you say, by the seat of our pants kind of thing, working what we were going to do. And I said, oh, let's just do what we feel like doing. Just having some fun, and that, I think this suite just makes you do whatever, really. It's just one of those fun suites. So this is pretty much going to be a nice stamping card. Because we're going to try it with just using the punches on the beautiful paper. So what we'll first do is I'm just going to glue this paper onto this. Doesn't that look nice? Just bright and cheerful. I've got, the cat is really stressed about the card. She has fears of weird things. They're looking at my card and getting scared. I don't know what it is. She's fearful of the ice cream on the card for some silly reason. It's quite funny. Um, Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I've got a little bit of paper. So I always, when I'm doing this diagonal type of thing, I always have a little bit extra. Just so you're not restricted if you misjudge your length. And it just saves me a bit of hassle after. So it just gives me a bit of room for movement. I'm going to do a happy birthday, I think. Not too fast. The edge didn't go quite 100%. That's alright. We could flip it. We'll try it again. Start before you stick, and then you have another option. There we go. Now I'm going to glue that to the center of my DSP. And that's just the sprinkles. It's just a tiny little bit, you can see, but it just adds a little bit more interest. And we all know we have heaps of DSP, so why not use it and maximize that. This is a bit of Bermuda Bay cardstock. So now we've got a nice layer, right? So I always like layering. It just gives a lovely finish and adds depth. It adds color, gives more definition to cards. Now what I do, I will go across like that, because you can see what I'm replicating here. And yes, I might not glue all of it, and I can work that out later. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video if anyone wants to see it. Got some fun prizes up for grabs from current product. Alright, so you see that it's not hard. If you wanted to, you could put that on the trimmer. And I'm not a great, no matter how much I try, I don't cut my card straight, but it's alright. So now, this is a Coastal Cabana cardstock. I love Coastal Cabana. Who else loves Coastal Cabana? It's one of my favorites. So you can see how with these stripes you could have gone really any way because it had cyan in different colors. The choice was yours really. Now let's do this. We're gonna punch out, because this is like a waffle cone, we're gonna just punch out. I could have done stamped it as well, but I'm being lazy. No, well, I'm just showing you different ways to do this. I'm not being lazy. And we're gonna use our ice cream. Let's see, to punch it, to punch that out. Okay, we're gonna get ice cream straight out of that designer series paper. Let's see, what other ice cream can we have? Or do we want a nice yellow ice cream maybe? Just to show you how quick this punch comes together. Like punched images, super duper quick. So this one, I put the green underneath. What flavor is this ice cream? I don't know. Pistachio. Never seen pistachio ice cream, but I guess it are maybe. Yeah, put pistachio. Because you know why? Because I like nuts. That's why. So then next method is I'm gonna put some Stampin' dimensionals. Yeah, you can put small ones, you can put big ones, it doesn't matter. I'll just put 4, and I probably should work out where I want this ice cream. Yeah, that's up there. So you can, there's the option with that stamp set to stamp your ice cream as well. But I just thought, why not just use that? Yeah. I am looking for nice little thingies. They are called ice cream corner sprinkles, not thingies, but that's what I call them. Okay, now this is where my take your pick tool will come in handy. And how I do this, I release the glue out here. And then to make my life easy, I will put a bit of, it just makes it easier. That was probably a little bit too much. I'm just going to pick a bit of that. I'm going to let it dry a bit, like that. So see, there's a bit of putty on the end of that. And I'll pick it up. Now that's not contrary to what I thought at the start. It's not glue. Alright? And it'll just pick it and drop it there. So I like the placement of that, so I'll just do the glue off that. Are you like me? Do you fuss over little dots? Sometimes that's the thing that takes the longest, the placement of a rhinestone or something, isn't it? You could make the card in minutes and then go, oh, where do I place that rhinestone? So the Take Your Pick tool is fantastic. And I have to say, I had it for many months and I didn't use it because sometimes, you just keep going with your old habits of using a pair of scissors. So with this, I can actually, it's got the sequence, anything really, and you can pick what color you want. And there's a refill, so when you run out of the putty, so when the putty stops being sticky, you just twist this, and it releases a bit more. But when it completely runs out, you can just get some. Alright. So that's the front of our card done. Okay. Now what I did want to do is put a bit of paper at the bottom to match up. Maybe I'll cut an ice cream. I think that would be nice. And I'm just going to fussy cut this. Instead of putting a large ice cream at the inside, you just want it to be a bit more subtle. And it's like I always say, try and use your designer series paper like that. I know we say it and all that. And we don't want to use it because it's so nice. But you know guys, my shelf fell off the other day because I had so much paper. That is a sign I need to get rid of it. Oh, I didn't even think of that was purple and it just matched. That was nice. So what are you doing in between the crafting sessions? Are you cooking or are you doing some crafting with me? I'm trying to do some crafting in between. I'm uploading the videos onto YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can like to do that, and then you can view the videos and my Facebook live down there as well. That's what I've been doing, taking and taking photos. I was doing some breakfast last night. Okay, and then maybe we'll cut another aspect for the front. Just a single scoop this time. I'm just showing you, I'm trying to show different ways to decorate your cards, insides, and envelopes, because it's always nice to do that. I know there's a teacher at our school when I always give all our teachers Christmas cards, and she says, I know it's Rochelle's cards even by the envelope she gives. That's nice. They feel special and they know it's a handmade card. Alright, so that is the card we have made today on the second session. Now, this is the layout I followed, but obviously you can see it's not the same card. But just mess around with change your patterns. You can try it with a different stamp set. So I've kept it similar, but same suite, different looking card, different sentiment, and just to give you some ideas there. And I hope that inspires you to try that. Give this fun suite a bit of a try. Uh, if you would like to talk about like what the offers are and anything like that, please contact me. I'm available on the phone. At the moment it's on do not disturb, but I'll change it so you can give me a call, or you can email me, whatever you like. Um, that is not an issue. And I'll be happy to walk through any questions you have about the joining offer, the starter kit. Absolutely worth the money. It's $169 plus you're getting another $100 worth of DSP free, and an ongoing 20% minimum 20% discount. And when you think of, if you're buying heaps of craft product, it pays for itself, and you don't have to demonstrate at all to get that, and you can just do it for a hobby. If that's how you want to go, you can do it as a business. So it's purely up to you. So if you want to ask any questions, I'm happy to help. So I hope you're enjoying what I'm sharing with you. Please come back at 2 o'clock for my next session, and I will see you then. Bye.